Hello there and welcome to our show. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rainbow.
And it's time for another Grammar Station unit where this month we will give you guys a chance to check out our latest comic strip. I'm so excited.
So this month we have a comic titled Making Pancakes. And I can't help but think about another unit in this month's magazine.
Another unit? Which one?
Do you remember in one of the units we looked at Mother's Day and how people celebrate it all around the world?
Oh yeah, of course.
Ooh, and isn't it kind of traditional for some people to make their mother's breakfast on Mother's Day? Breakfast in bed.
That's right. I see where you're going with this. Yes, breakfast in bed, making that for mom is a classic way to celebrate Mother's Day, and pancakes are sure to be a favorite item on a Mother's Day menu.
Exactly. So the two characters in our comic, Sharon and Gordon, will be showing us their very best pancake recipe. And I'm sure the results will be delicious. But first, we need to take a look at all of today's new vocabulary. Let's do that now, and then we can start to read the comic. 大家喜欢吃 pancakes 煎饼吗？今天 Sharon 还有 Gordon 带大家一起做 pancakes。首先带大家看6个单字。第一个 flour 面粉是个名词。做煎饼、面包、饼干类的点心一定需要非常多的 flour。同学们如果有烹饪的话，可能会看到 mix flour, salt, and yeast together in a large bowl.Mix flour, salt, and yeast together in a large bowl. 把面粉、盐和酵母搅拌到一个大碗里面。第二个单字 measure 测量是个动词，在烹饪的时候，我们记得要 measure the ingredients， 非常精准的测量所有的食材。Sue did not measure the water correctly and ended up with watery spaghetti. Sue did not measure the water correctly and ended up with watery spaghetti. Sue 没有测量好水的分量，结果煮出了一盘太多水的意大利面。第三个单字 pan 平底锅是个名词。I need to use a non-stick pan to make the omelet. I need to use a non-stick pan to make the omelet. 我需要用不粘锅来做欧姆蛋。第四个单字 stove 瓦斯炉是个名词。Make sure to keep the stove on low to avoid burning the lasagna. Make sure to keep the stove on low.To avoid burning the lasagna. 记得把瓦斯炉调到最低，免得把千层面烧焦了。第五个单字 fry 是煎的意思，是个动词。台湾人最喜欢吃的热炒是 stir fry， 不过如果是炸物的话，我们会说 fried food， 用法不一样。Have you ever tried to fry an egg without oil?Have you ever tried to fry an egg without oil? 你有尝试过不用油煎蛋吗？最后一个单字 butter 奶油是个名词，在国外烹饪的时候需要用到大量的 butter. Actually, I often fry my eggs with butter. Actually, I often fry my eggs with butter. 其实我常常用奶油煎蛋。好，现在我们已经看完今天的单字例句，接下来看看 Sharon 还有 Gordon 做 pancakes。
Gordon and Sharon are in the kitchen.
You can make pancakes, can't you?
Yes, I can. My mom taught me how when I was younger.
Parents are great, aren't they? My dad shared his cooking skills with me.
Is he a good cook?
Yes.And he always cooks for my family.
Great! Hey, you didn't make the batter already, did you?
No, but I prepared the flour and everything else.
Okay, so now I need to measure them out, don't I?
Station 1.
All right, so as we mentioned, Sharon and Gordon are our two characters for today. And as we begin to read, we can see that Sharon speaks first. And she asks Gordon a very important question. She asks him, "You can make pancakes, can't you?" I guess Sharon has a memory of Gordon making pancakes or talking about making them, and here she's just checking to see if that is true. So, can Gordon make pancakes?
第一个补充单字是 pancakes， 没错，就是煎饼啦。在国外不只是早餐常常吃 pancakes， 有些餐厅整天都有提供 pancakes， 还有一个叫做 IHOP 的 pancakes 专门店。Well, it's good news for us all because the answer is definitely yes. Gordon says, "Yes, I can." Well, that's a relief. And then he adds, "My mom taught me how when I was younger." That's pretty cool. I guess pancakes are a pretty easy thing to make, right?
Yeah, sure. There's lots of mixing and pouring, and then cooking them is pretty simple. You would want to have an adult there to make sure everything is done safely, but the actual cooking part is pretty easy. So, this gets Sharon thinking about all of the fun things that we do with our parents, as well as all of the cool things that we can learn from them. She says to Gordon, "Parents are great, aren't they?" And then she says, "My dad shared his cooking skills with me." So, Sharon also had one of her parents teach her about cooking, but in her case, it was her dad. And before we learn more about Sharon's dad, let's pause so that we can go over to Daphne, who has our first grammar point for us.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 A share something with B， 意思是 A 跟 B 分享某事物。Share 在这里是及物动词分享的意思，后方接东西当受词，再用介系词 with 与引出分享的对象。例如 Lorraine shared the desk with her sister。罗琳跟妹妹共用一张书桌。
Welcome back. So Sharon was just telling David that her father was the one who taught her to cook when she was a little girl. And when Gordon hears this, he's a bit curious about Sharon's dad. So he asks, "Is he a good cook?"
And so Sharon tells him, "Yes, and he always cooks for my family." Wow, sounds like Sharon's dad is quite the wizard in the kitchen.
I guess Gordon thinks that Sharon's dad sounds pretty cool too, because he says great, and then he turns his attention back to what they were supposed to be doing, which was making pancakes. He asks Sharon, "You didn't make the batter already, did you?" 所以 Sharon 已经做了面糊了吗？第二个单字 batter 就是面糊。He might be looking around for a bowl of batter. And when he doesn't see one, so he's checking to make sure that Sharon didn't make one already.
But Gordon is right. Sharon hasn't made the pancake batter yet. So she tells him, "No, but I prepared the flour and everything else." So she has the flour and all of the other ingredients they need ready right there. So now they can really get to work.
And this all sounds good to Gordon, so he says, "Okay, so now I need to measure them out, don't I?" He just wants to make sure that he's doing things the right way.
And so far, it looks like they are on their way to a stack of delicious pancakes. But you can't eat your pancakes until they are out of the pan, or something like that. And that will only happen in the second part of our comic strip. Let's take a quick break here, and then we'll be back to read all about it. See you soon.
Yes. While you do that, I'll warm up the pan on the stove.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, good. You're done mixing everything.
We'll be frying the pancakes in a little butter, won't we?
Yes. That isn't a problem, is it?
Not at all. I love it. And I love flipping pancakes too.
Well, that makes breakfast more interesting, doesn't it?
It sure does. I'm the best, aren't I?
Explanation 2.
Welcome back. So just before the break, Gordon was measuring out all of the things that they need to make pancakes. So let's get back to the story to see how things are going.
After Gordon asked if he should measure out the ingredients, Sharon says yes. And then she tells him, while you do that, I'll warm up the pan on the stove. So this is the pan that the cakes will be made in. And hopefully, in the end, they'll have their
Pancakes!
That's right.
And Gordon likes and agrees with Sharon's idea, so he says, sounds like a plan.
All right, things are going very well. Maybe a little bit too well. Anyways, in the next picture we see, it looks like we have jumped ahead in time just a little bit, and Sharon says to Gordon, oh, good, you're done mixing everything. So now that everything is mixed, they are ready to start cooking. We'll see how that goes right after we send out our grammar point of the day. This would be grammar point 2.
第二则文法是 somebody is done 加 VING， 意思是某人完成做某事。Done 在这里是形容词完成了的，后方用动名词 VING 说明完成的事情。例如 Bruce was done ironing， 布鲁斯烫好衣服了。
So the pancake batter is all mixed, and now it's time to get cooking.
And as they prepare for this, Gordon asks, we'll be frying the pancakes in a little butter, won't we? He just wants to make sure that he's doing the right thing. Cooking pancakes would be a better choice in butter than in olive oil or something else. Olive oil might make your pancakes taste a bit funny.
So you're saying that butter is better?
Butter is always better.
Butter is better. Okay, and Sharon answers Gordon's question about the butter by saying yes, they will be using butter. And then she just wants to make sure that this plan is okay for Gordon. She asks, that isn't a problem, is it? Maybe she's worried that he doesn't like butter, or maybe she doesn't even know if he has butter in the kitchen.
But Gordon has no problem at all with this plan. He says, not at all. And he adds, I love it, and I love flipping pancakes too. 第三个补充单字 flip 就是翻面，我们可以 flip a pancake 或者是 flip a burger. That's right. You have to have some pretty fancy wrist skills if you want to flip these pancakes like real chefs do.
Most definitely. I've never tried that. And now we can go over to someone who has some pretty fancy grammar skills. That, of course, is Daphne with our next grammar point.
第三则文法是 not at all， 意思是一点也不。at all 是副词完全的意思，前方用否定副词 not 修饰，合在一起 not at all 字面意思就是完全不会。例如朋友问你 Do you mind if I sit here？ 你会介意我坐在这里吗？如果你不介意，就可以说 not at all， 完全不会。
Okay, so it's back to our comic. Gordon is about to show Sharon his fancy pancake flipping skills. And as we see in the next panel of the comic, oh, well, that didn't exactly go like he planned, did it?
Wow, no, definitely not. So we can see there that Gordon has flipped the pancake a little bit too much and now it's stuck to the ceiling. Someone should maybe remind Gordon that they are trying to make pancakes, not ceiling cakes.
Ceiling cakes are not so delicious. Yeah, I think Gordon's flipping skills need a bit more practice. Nice try, though, Gordon. So Sharon is left there staring up at her breakfast, which is hanging above her head, and she says to Gordon, well, that makes breakfast more interesting, doesn't it? Yep, it sure does. They'll need a ladder to reach their food.
And Gordon can only agree with her and make a little joke about this unusual situation. He says, it sure does. And he adds, I'm the best, aren't I? I'm pretty sure that he's joking here. But hey, if you're looking for somebody who can attach your food to the ceiling, Gordon's your man.
Yeah, they could pretend they're in space and they're eating pancakes in the space station. And anyways, Gordon is the man for flipping pancakes, but Daphne is definitely the lady of the moment right now because she is here to tell us all about our final grammar point. You get the syrup on the pancakes.
第4则文法是 It sure does， 意思是的确如此。代名词 it 代指前文提过的事情，助动词 does 用以代指前文提过的动作，前方用副词 sure 的确、当然加强语气，合在一起 It sure does 就是的确如此。例如广告说 The cream works like a charm。这款乳霜很有效，如果你也认同，就可以说 It sure does， 的确如此。
All right, folks, that's it for us in our Grammar Station unit for this month. If you are making something in the kitchen, please be careful. Always follow the instructions in your recipe.
And try as hard as you can to keep your food off the ceiling. It doesn't taste good there. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Making pancakes. Gordon and Sharon are in the kitchen.
You can make pancakes, can't you?
Yes, I can. My mom taught me how when I was younger.
Parents are great, aren't they? My dad shared his cooking skills with me.
Is he a good cook?
Yes, and he always cooks for my family.
Great. Hey, you didn't make the batter already, did you?
No, but I prepared the flour and everything else.
Okay, so now I need to measure them out, don't I?
Yes. While you do that, I'll warm up the pan on the stove.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, good. You're done mixing everything.
We'll be frying the pancakes in a little butter, won't we?
Yes. That isn't a problem, is it?
Not at all. I love it. And I love flipping pancakes too.
Well, that makes breakfast more interesting, doesn't it?
It sure does. I'm the best, aren't I?
要他人注意某项事物的英文实用句。
欢迎收看
就爱讲英文
我是 Steven。
我是 Kate。
如果今天呢，我发现了一些新的资讯，还是看到了很有趣的事情，如果我要你过来看一下，我就适合用我们接下来要教的英文句子。
赶快来看看。
第一个呢，就是 Take a look at this。
Take a look at this。
我刚才这样子讲，会不会就让你觉得好像找到很有趣的事情？
我会觉得好可怕，我不要看。
Take a look at this，
感觉很像什么魔戒那样子吗？你那个咕噜的表情。
那 take a look 呢，就是看一看的意思，对。所以比如说，我说 take a look at her， 就是稍微看她一下，看看她一下。
哦，看看她。
对对对，所以如果 take a look at this， 就是看我现在手下的这个东西。
所以 this 可以换成其他的东西。
对，好，接下来呢是 get a load of this。Get
a load of this。
这个的 this 就比较不能去讲，比如说him 还是 her。
哦，
对，
只能说东西是不是？
对，那为什么是 get a load？load 的意思就是一坨。
一坨
一坨很多的意思嘛。
哦，一堆，
对
是不是？
，So get a load of this， 感觉是我要给你很多很多的资讯，我要给你发现很大的一个事情。
你就
对
来听我说这样子。
对对，但不会是一个小事，不会只是一个小点要给你发现。对，比如说我不会拿出一个小玩意儿，像get a load of this， 不会这样子。这个会比较适合 take a look at this。但是如果是比如说找了一本很重要的书，然后很多很多资讯get a load of this。
或是看到很大的很多东西，是不是？
对，这个就适合讲
Get
这
a
句。
load of this。
对 ，load 可以再多一点点，那种 load
Get a load of this。
非常好，好到位哦。
累。来下一个。
接下来这个呢，因为应该台湾朋友对这个不陌生，因为常常就 check it out， 对不对？好 ，check this out 就是check this out 就是我要给你看一个很炫的一个东西，对，比如说我要 breaking check this out 这样子那种感觉啊，还是就是要一个很厉害的一件事情，就是 check this out。
Check this out。
对，也可以是 check it out。
Check it out。
看情况
这很常听到。
对，好，最后一个呢就是 dig this。
这个是吃吗？
不是 dig 是挖，
挖。
对，就是意思说我挖到宝了。我就是一些很重要的一些事情，还是很有趣的事情，所以我就是想跟你说，来 check this out，like dig this。
Dig this。
对，我们一起来分享这个很有趣，就是很有一些让我感觉很像是宝的一些事情，跟你一起分享。
所以今天呢，我们就是教大家一起引起他人注意的句子。那我们来看看 live action 吧。
Check this out. Hey, get a load of this.
It's our rental agreement. What's up?
Dig this. We have to move out before next month.
Really? Wait, check this out. Is this the old agreement?
Take a look at this. I'm sure it's the new one. 第一 Take a look at this. 第二 Get a load of this. 第三 Check this out. 第四 Dig this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。在这1分钟的时间里面啊，我要复习6个单字，还有造句练习，是个困难的挑战。同学们，您都准备好没？1分钟计时开始。第一个单字叫做面粉，面粉的发音跟花朵一样，你知道哪个字吗？叫做 flour，flour 可是拼法不一样，而且面粉是不可数名词哦。She added 4 cups of flour and 1 cup of milk to the bowl。她把4杯面粉跟1杯牛奶加进碗里面。第二单字叫做测量，测量怎么说呢？叫做 measure。Be sure to measure the sofa before buying it。在买沙发之前一定要先量好它的尺寸，不然门进不去就卡住就尴尬了。第三个单字叫做平底锅，平底锅怎么说呢？叫做 pan，P-A-N 那个 pan。Mom used a large pan to fry the fish。妈妈用大的平底锅来煎鱼。第四个单字它指炉子，瓦斯炉，叫做 stove。Oops, I forgot to turn off the stove。啊，我忘记把瓦斯炉关掉了。注意，关掉是 turn off， 不要用 close。好，第五单字叫做煎炸，这个字叫什么？不是煎炸，是煎东西、炸东西，这是叫 fry。Do you know how to fry sausages？ 你知道要怎么煎香肠吗？没有煎好会焦掉哦。第六个单字是奶油，奶油叫做 butter。I spread some butter on my bread。我在面包上面涂了一些奶油。好，太好了，我们这1分钟之内复习完6个单字，好，可以慢下来，太开心了。好，不管怎么样，同学们还是要多多复习哦。我们下次见，拜拜。